Welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Dry Desert in Mario Kart Double Dash.
I was gonna say this does not look like something that would be in The Legend of Zelda, but here we are.
Apparently not dry enough for those palm trees, though.
That's true. That's true.
Wait, are those palm trees?
They are palm
Oh,
trees.
hey, what?
A full
Oh, is
oasis
that an
looks
oasis?
like.
Or is that an abyss? And
Oh, it's an abyss.
wait,
Yeah, no, it's an abyss.
it used to be an oasis.
Because in the middle, there's a giant plant that eats you and takes you to the abyss.
Where's the Sarlacc pit?
Star Wars?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the reference I made.
Giant butthole in the sand.
Yep.
What kind of hole has fucking little tentacles?
So I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm using a different set of earbuds right now too. So
Hey, I'm using a different set of earbuds too.
Sweet, dude.
I mean, but yours has a microphone on it, so.
Yeah, mine does.
Or using your computer's built-in mic instead.
I should be using my. Hang on, let me test it. Hello.
Okay, that's definitely coming from.
Carrie.
Your voice is outputting differently, but we can still hear you clearly.
Yeah.
Did your earbuds die or something?
No, I just don't have them with me right now.
Ah, okay.
Should tell your voice to stop putting out.
I don't have
Stop the vocal cords from working.
Thank you.
Still, I mean, I know I say this a lot, but I still can't get over, like, Carrie's usual microphone is just an earbud microphone, but it sounds really high quality for some reason.
I told you because it's a Bose. It was expensive.
Oh yeah, Bose are good quality. It's good quality.
Yeah.
Expensive, but it'll last you for quite a bit, and they have a pretty.
No, right now I'm using a
decent
$10 Sony kind. But yeah, you're right, Kiri. They've lasted me forever. I lost one of the little squishy things that you put into the earbuds.
Oh,
but then
no.
I just found it, but I don't have the earbuds with me at the moment.
Well, at least you found it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I use those kinds too, and I use like $10 to $20 Sony ones most of the time. They die pretty quickly. I swear they've been dying faster than they used to as well. Like maybe like they just put less of a budget into the presentation or whatever.
Maybe.
Presentation, durability, lastability.
At least like 10 or 15 years ago, I feel like.
I've been using the
Maybe
same
10 years
Skull
ago.
Candy headphones since 2013.
Well,
I
you're
use
using like
those.
full headphones. The thing is, my headset's USB, and I need to plug whatever tool I'm listening to directly into the microphone when I'm using my Yeti.
Oh, dude.
Oh God, not this lady again.
It's the White Knight and the Black Knight.
In this part,
Is that a Magypsy?
Wow. In this part, I'm actually going to be going after the last of the Great Fairies to get like all of the other upgrades of that variety before we head to the Temple of Time.
Curious if you ever watched, either watched or played Mother 3. Let me see if I can find a picture. But there are these characters called the Magypsies, and I'm going to show you a picture of them, and for some reason this woman reminded me of one of them.
Okay.
Let's see, let me copy the image.
It's probably the hot pink hair color.
It's exactly the hot pink hair color.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, the pose is pretty similar too.
The hot shrink.
Yeah, except for I think the Magypsies are male or male equivalent, whatever their creatures are. But
The Magypsies are supposed to be genderless.
Oh yeah, that's true. But they did have facial hair, so that was where my assumption came from. But they're really cool characters. I like them. They're very funny. They're very entertaining.
I really wish that the fairies in the game, or at least the one that you saw, that was the
Great Fairy, yeah.
Yeah, the Great Fairy. Why do they laugh like that? That's actually
it sounds
kind
like
of
actual agony.
It sounds like actual agony, and it reminds me of when I was in high school and I watched Higurashi, that one really violent anime that was super edgy and was known for its evil laughs, and they sounded so much like that.
God, if you think Higurashi's anime is fucked up, see the original VN.
Oh boy, yeah, I know that there's the manga and then there's the anime. The anime is the one that I watched.
Oh, I'm talking about the original visual novel.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
That like the art is a bit on the I don't want to call it amateur, but it's like kind of somewhere around that ballpark.
In the drawing style or the storytelling?
In the drawing style.
Wasn't that shit like really early 2000s?
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Higurashi was earlier 2000s or somewhere around there. I don't know. I just remember it, and that laugh that the Great Fairies do brought me right back to that.
But yeah, the artwork for the characters in the visual novel, it's kind of
dated.
I wouldn't call it dated because I mean that would imply that it was the art style itself that was dated, but it's more like you know, I'd say I'd kind of amateurish, not sure. There's like some level of skill and understanding, but like it's still a bit on the amateurish side. But
that's fair. That's fair to see.
It kind of makes it kind of makes you laugh at it, but it's like in terms of actual content, it's a lot more fucked up than the anime.
It's a lot more brutal.
Did you know that that's a new adaptation is actually scheduled for this year?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Sorry, say that again.
A new adaptation is scheduled for this year.
Yeah. They're remaking the anime.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's for like October, if I remember.
Oh, perfect
that's
timing.
pretty good.
And I'm pretty sure they don't even celebrate Halloween in Japan.
Yeah.
What? I thought they did.
They might.
Maybe recently.
They might as like a secondary holiday. It's kind of like
I don't know. Maybe some do, some parts do, some parts don't. I don't know.
Because it definitely wouldn't be native to their culture.
Right, it wouldn't.
You know what's wild? It was wild and gangster as fuck. So in Utah, Halloween is so I have immediate family actually. My first cousins that live down in the Utah.
Are they Mormon?
No, they aren't.
Sorry,
Utah. They moved down there because they moved down there because my aunt got an opportunity to manage a mall. And that's what she's doing now. But they say that like Halloween down there is like Christmas. Like it's just as important. Like the whole state participates. Like everything is decorated. It's like a huge ordeal.
Wonder why that is.
I have no fucking clue, dude. Maybe Mormons like scary things.
Well, I just typed in Utah Halloween on my Google equivalent, and the first thing that popped up was Utah Halloween 5K.
Utah Halloween.
They have 5,000 Halloweens.
Utah Halloween 5K race.
That's fucking crazy.
No, it's a race. 5K.
Oh,
only 365 days in a year. How do they have 5,000 Halloweens? That's fucking crazy, man. Holy shit. ABC's like 21 days of Christmas or whatever. 5,000 fucking years of not Christmas, Halloween.
How many seconds are in a day?
How many seconds are in a day? I heard chickens are in a day. I was like, Carrie, do you count by chickens?
How many chickens are in a day?
I'm glad I'm not the only one who measures time by chickens. I'm happy about that.
So I just wanted to point out, I just realized something. I think maybe the Magypsy's hair are all dyed that color because the 7th Magypsy, the missing one, has black hair. I mean, we don't see like his full head of hair, but mustache and eyebrows.
It's a disguise. Or as one could say, it's a facade.
Nice one, brother. Nice one, brother. Nice.
Shut up.
Brother.
I appreciate your fake laugh, Evan. Anyway, so back to Halloween in Utah. So let's say theoretically Utah has 5,000 Halloweens in one day. There are 86,400 seconds per day. If you divide that by 5,000 Halloweens, that's one Halloween every 17.28 seconds.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are short Halloweens.
What is a Halloween? How do you measure a Halloween?
Yeah, I know. At what point does one Halloween cease and the other one begin? I can't answer that. Do you guys?
I'd say that it just would never cease.
A Halloween is 2.5 weens long.
You said ween.
Ocean man!
I think, excuse me. I think Halloween is pretty gangster because it gives you an excuse to like spook people. But last year there was this chilled who
Chilled.
a chilled who came knocking at the door for candy as they do,
Was it cold?
and yeah. And yeah, he was very cold, and I said,
Oh.
"Fucking put on a jacket, you stupid idiot." And he was like, I said, "Shut the fuck up." But I was dressed in my plague doctor attire because we got a mask and a hat and a cool jacket and all that good stuff.
Wait a minute,
sweet.
Gabe. I have a request. If you're gonna actually
your
say
request?
any lines as this kid, do it in the Junior Troopa voice.
Yeah. So he's like, I said, "No, fucking miscreant. Here, have this book instead." I didn't actually. Actually, I'll springboard to that in just a sec. So I handed him this candy, and he was like, "Can I have another piece?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And then like I gave him another piece, and my mom was like, "Gabriel," and I was like, "What?" She was like, "2 pieces," and I was like, "But mom, he's dressed as a Power Ranger."
2 pieces of
And
candy.
then we got into this fake fight about him being a Power Ranger, and he looked really uncomfortable, and his mom looked uncomfortable, but I laughed, and they were like, "Ah." But anyway, the reason I'm
That poor kid
springboarding
and that poor mom.
to giving the reason I'm springboarding to giving that kid a book was I remember Halloween one time. This was maybe 2008. I don't know why I remember this so vividly. I think it's just because it was so funny. I was 8 years old, and this is when I was still my gangster ass Power Ranger phase. So I went as the Blue Ranger from Dino Thunder, which is fucking a great Power Ranger series, by the way. And actually, the upcoming Power Ranger series is Dino Charge, which looks pretty gangster.
I don't know
Hey, okay.
anything about Power Rangers.
You know what that
Well,
is?
I mean,
A-okay?
I know a certain factoid that I'm gonna bring up once you're done.
Factoid.
Give it up, Tommy. No way. That's some of my favorites.
I don't get that reference.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Excuse me. There was, I was going trick or treating, and I went up to this house, and it was so weird because I went up to this house and I knocked on the door. And this old lady came out and she's like, "Oh, trick or treater!" And I was obviously, I had my little cool, I had my cool pillowcase, and she hands me fruit snacks and like a pamphlet. And I go back to my mom who's with me.
I thought he said
was-
pan flute for a second.
I honestly thought you were
Give me
going to
a
say that
pamphlet.
old lady
Yeah.
handed you a Bible.
Well, here's the thing. Do you know what the pamphlet was?
What?
It was Christian literature.
Oh,
There was
what
a
the
bunch of
fuck?
it was a bunch of proverbs on it, and I was like,
Yeah, I figured it's probably a tract or something.
I was like, this isn't candy.
It's like
I
a
mean-
piece of
I
paper.
can't eat this.
Right.
so I brought it over to my mom, and I was like, "Mom, what's this?" And she just looks at it, and she's like, "You don't need
Garbage.
this."
What? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Gabe. What is it that she actually said?
She said, "You don't need this."
Anyway, moral of the story of what just happened on screen. Apparently, the mirror shield, despite being the mirror shield, cannot deflect projectiles like both the Deku shield and Hylian shield can.
Yeah,
that's
from
stupid.
the cock to rock.
Also,
Maybe it's 'cause the mirror-
Deku scrubs once we encounter a few more of those later on. But
More like Shreku scrubs, am I right, boys?
no, there's no Shrek in this game. Shrek didn't exist until 2001.
Joke's on you, Evan. It's over
Shrek was
time.
born.
All right,
So does
all
that
right,
mean
all right.
Shrek
Anyway,
is 19 years old.
Gabe's but mom, he's a Power Ranger comment reminded me of this. Yeah, I could use the Prelude of Light to get to the Temple of Time, but I feel like taking the long way this time.
Long
Okay.
way.
Anyway, and that includes side hopping and everything.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Hut.
anyway,
Here we go, boys. Speedrun time.
Anyway, fucking, I don't know, it just reminded me of, like, one of my favorite outtakes, from any anime. So, I don't know how many people know this, but Johnny Young Bosch, the voice actor, got his start as like the Black Power Ranger in the original show.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
And this was a blooper from Durarara, where Johnny Young Bosch as Izaya Orihara and Crispin Freeman as Shizuo Heiwajima, two guys that just hate each other. And yeah, like, you know, you got Crispin Freeman's character talking to Johnny Young Bosch's character, and he's like, obviously I'm here to kick your smarmy little ass. And just why do I deserve to have my ass kicked? Because you are a Power Ranger!
That's funny.
That's awesome.
Like,
Mario's not laying the pipe.
I love bloopers. They're fun.
I like when voice actors have outtakes regarding talking to regarding like the voice actor that they're speaking to, like in regards to the lines. It's always really fun.
Yeah.
Mr. Ingo, he must have been tempted by evil powers. He's not really a bad person at all, because he's actually Waluigi.
He is, and Waluigi's not evil.
So do you
Waluigi
think
has a
that
heart of gold.
Waluigi
Why else do
just
you
kind
think
of
he'd carry a
kidnapped
rose
Waluigi
everywhere?
and took
That's what
his
I mean.
place until, I don't know, maybe Ganon just yeeted Waluigi out and Luigi finally came back?
Waluigi's tuxedo mask.
Wait, but that means that he didn't do anything.
My job here is done. She didn't do anything.
But that's the thing. In every episode of Sailor Moon, he just throws rose, says thing, leaves.
Because he's fucking tuxedo mask. He doesn't need to do anything. He's super cool.
He doesn't want to mess up his tuxedo.
Every time he actually attempts to fight, he gets his ass kicked. Every single time.
Because it's not called tuxedo mask. It's called Sailor Moon.
He's more like the cheerleader.
He's sandbagging, alright? He's sandbagging super hard, right? He's only giving them the win.
Listen, the rest of the Sailor Guardians are able to hold their own. Sure, they can never actually win the fight because it needs to be Sailor Moon every goddamn time, but...
True.
Yeah.
I wonder if the manga's different about that, because I know the manga and anime are quite different from each other.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I know Crystal exists, and I still haven't watched... Like, I know Crystal was meant to be more faithful to the manga, and I still haven't watched that yet, so...
Yeah.
Who was your favorite Sailor Guardian?
I believe I've told you this before. It's Mercury.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was Jupiter. Sorry.
I like Mars. Sailor Mars.
I kind of like all of them, but...
Yeah, all of them
Yeah.
are Pluto.
It's hard to dislike one of the Guardians.
Is there a Sailor Pluto?
yes,
You
there
would think
is.
that there was.
There is,
Yeah.
Is it unsure whether she actually exists?
So I see what you're doing there, Carrie. But the meme is nullified by the age of the series.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, that's
Okay.
when Pluto was a planet.
Oh, what a
Is
stupid
there going to be
fucking-
Zodiac Guardians then if they run out of planets?
Well, the series ended, so, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
That series
I
ended
know,
a
big
long
sad.
time ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
big
That makes sense. Why I'm more. I think it's because I'm thinking about fan characters and OCs. Would they, if there were no more planets to really have their guardians named after,
They go by
would they turn
galaxies.
to
Although,
Zodiacs or would they turn
actually,
to stars?
I think the
Galaxies,
fifth and
yeah.
final season added some more characters. I still haven't watched it because it never got a dub until like a few years ago, actually.
Oh, okay then.
Because the thing is, the original Sailor Moon dub was very censored, very edited.
no doubt.
The voice acting was awful.
Yeah.
And the soundtrack was replaced. The typical 4Kids fare without it actually being 4Kids. It was actually Deke who who's probably best known for making cartoons of Sonic and Mario.
Sure.
In 2014, to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the series, Viz Media got the license to the original anime as well as Crystal, and completely redubbed it with a cast that was actually handpicked by the manga's author.
Oh, cool.
Yes, sir.
Whenever someone uses the phrase hand-picked, I can imagine the object or whatever the thing is that the person's talking about growing on a tree, and then somebody reaches up and picks it from the tree.
I think
Yes,
about
the
the
great
Mii
voice
channel or the
actor
Mii
tree of
Plaza.
LA.
Yes.
You remember when there was the Wii and then you made Mii's and they would all be just walking around in the little plaza, but then you'd suddenly point the Wii remote and a hand would hover and all of a sudden you just friggin' plug that little Mii
Yeah.
and squirm
Grab
around
their
Mii
fucking
hair.
dog.
Anyway, yeah, the show got redubbed. It was done properly, and they finally dubbed season 5. So I'll watch that when I get to it. You know, I've been working on it
Alright,
overall.
cool.
There was something specific I wanted. Oh yeah. My favorite line to come out of that new dub though was definitely when Tuxedo Mask is fighting Prince Demand, like at the end, near the end of R, and Prince Demand calls him a self-righteous prick.
He does.
Roasted.
Listen, man, Tuxedo Mask may suck, but at least he gets to hop in Sailor Moon, if you know what I'm saying. Like, he's so cool.
What's going on with this place?
Gabe, she's 14.
Everyone's dead.
Yeah, those are
Have you
redeads.
forgotten,
What?
Carrie?
Yeah,
Everybody
this is
died.
Hyrule Castletown. This is the part that Ganon actually visibly has control over.
Crazy.
Anyway,
Remember those dancing people? Yeah, they're dead. Remember those dogs? They're all dead. Remember those kids? They're all dead. Remember those two guys?
Oh, right. What I was saying
See,
was,
they're all
where I was going with this is that, the cast was handpicked by, Naoko Takeuchi, the manga's author, not Maria Takeuchi, that's someone else. Sailor Pluto is voiced by Veronica Taylor. Ash Ketchum.
Oh, yeah, dude.
It's just
Gotta
kind of takes you out of
catch
it
'em
for a
all.
little bit. And now you have a final challenge. A showdown with Ganon. Luckily, you're higher tier than him. But watch out for his Doriyas. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadow Folk, the Shikas. Are we just about to hear the same thing we've heard,
Pardon?
but like earlier in the game twice?
Yeah,
most
but
likely.
this time it's gonna be.
If you would seek the Sacred Triangle, listen well.
Here
I
we
like
go
how they
again.
specify it as the Sacred Triangle, you know? The resting place
yes,
of the Sacred
sacred
Triangle,
shape.
the Sacred Realm, is a
the
mirror
sacred
that
pyramid.
reflects what it is. What is the heart of one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm will become full of evil. If pure, the realm will become a paradise. This will be acknowledged in A Link to the Past, which is later down on the timeline but already came out. And in that game, the Sacred Realm is called the Golden Land.
The Golden Triangle.
Sacred
So it's-
Illuminati.
If the heart of the one who holds the Sacred Triangle has all three forces in balance, that one will gain the true force to govern all. Also, hi, Will!
Wimbledon.
Because he burped.
Yeah.
But if that one's heart is not in balance, the Triforce will do a thing that I didn't read in time. Only
Separate.
one part will remain for the one who touched the Triforce. That part representing the force that the one most believes in.
What's the weapon's power? Power of Chimkin Nugget.
If that one
The true
seeks the true force,
Sounds like a freaking Jedi thing.
those two parts will be held within others chosen by destiny, who will bear the Triforce mark on the backs of their hands.
Does anybody here think that because they talk about Force so much, there's been like a Star Wars Legend of Zelda crossover thing?
Affirmative.
A fan probably
No.
made that.
Link lightsaber type.
Ganondorf, the King of Thieves, did a thing, but when he laid his hands on the Triforce, something else happened I didn't read. The Triforce separated into 3 parts. Only the Triforce of Power remained in Ganondorf's hand. The strength of the Triforce of Power enabled him to become a mighty evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the other 2 Triforce parts. And, like, punch him in the arm or something. The one who holds the Triforce
Just
of
go in and
Courage
kick
is
him in the
you,
balls.
and the other who holds the Triforce of Wisdom is the 7th sage who is destined to be the leader of them all. That's right, you need to go through a 7th temple.
Dude.
Just kidding, it's me.
Yep. But guess what? Whoa, big reveal. Well, it's Zelda.
Wow, this was probably a huge surprise back in
Oh,
1998.
Look at how attractive she is.
It's true. Wait, she's a cartoon.
Is I, the
Look
Princess
at how
of
attractive that
Hyrule,
cartoon is.
Zelda. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me.
Illusionist time.
Satan.
Wow.
He must have some really good cosmetic skills to change
On
like
that day, hey, remember that time when we had dinner with Satan?
Hey, Lucy. Attendant. POV, you're Zelda.
By the way, no,
Just
I
a
was
hit
talking
and run.
seriously. Remember that time we had
Run
dinner
over
with
him
Satan?
with the horse.
I do remember that time I did with Satan.
And there were like 5 carbuncles there.
There were 5 whole carbuncles there.
Despite the fact that there's actually only one in existence, there were 5.
Yep.
As long as you have the
Delusion?
ocarina in your possession. I never thought Ganon could ever enter the Sacred Realm, but something I could never expect happened.
He did. Whoa.
After you opened the door of time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm. Your spirit remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the Sacred Realm. Ganondorf had become the evil king, and the Sacred Realm became a world of evil. All of this is an unfortunate coincidence.
I think not.
I passed myself off as a Sheikah and hoped that you would return. Although I also did this because I am very low tier, and Sheik is actually one of the best characters in Melee. Unfortunately, she was nerfed too.
Sheikah? So is a Sheikah a species?
Sheikah is a clan of ninjas that serve the Hylian royal family.
Okay. I just thought Sheik was her name. I didn't realize that it was a reference to a clan or something.
Yeah, Impa is also a Sheikah.
Yep.
I will seal the door to the Sacred Realm from this world. Thus Ganondorf, the evil king, will vanish from Hyrule. Have you ever noticed how inconsistent the Zelda series is with Impa? Like, some are really old women and the other are, like, actually really young and powerful.
Yeah, I've noticed that, especially with the friggin' CDI series.
So
what
weird.
the fuck?
Impa.
Well, okay, the Impa from Zelda CDI is based on the Impa from Zelda 1 and 2, so... In fact, I think everything from Zelda CDI is based on Zelda 1 and 2.
What the hell?
Spirit bomb.
Well, whatever.
Well, I think it's worth noting the only games other than those were A Link to the Past and Link's Awakening.
Oh.
And those, like, are, like... I mean, that's so there were only 2 different Links at this time. You got the light arrow! That's right, I bestow upon you my final smash, or at least it used to be.
Wait, is it? Oh yeah, you're right. No, they got rid of it.
That rumbling, it can't be. Oh
Oh,
no!
goodbye.
A crystal! I'm a giant
Dude.
rupee now, Link!
Oh my gosh. it's like
Princess
if I were
Zelda,
taking
you
advice all
foolish
over again.
traitor! I commend you for avoiding my pursuit from 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let the kid wander around.
What?
Ganon's brain is the size of a fucking...
Why did you even take off the disguise,
She did.
seriously? My only
I
mistake
just
was to
thought
slightly
the face.
underestimate the power of this kid. However, look at his stupid-ass face. He's not gonna do it. No, it wasn't the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce
Link
of
does
Courage.
not look surprised.
But with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. Fuck the 3rd one, you know, he can have it. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. I'm trying to do the closest impression to Ocarina of Time Ganon's voice. The one actually in Ocarina of Time and Melee. Like, the voice actor is the same guy in Smash Ultimate, but he's doing a very different take.
Pretty older too.
I mean, yeah,
You know
it's
what? I have
probably
to
is because
agree
he's
with
older.
Carrie's question. Did friggin' Ganondorf use telekinesis to snap Zelda's neck? It kind of looked like he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Actually,
Shouldn't be laughing, but
on that
This
note,
version,
though,
though, is mildly entertaining.
on the note of on the note of fucking Ganondorf's voice, like he does have a different voice actor in Twilight Princess, and as a result, Brawl and Smash 4, which used the Twilight Princess version. But I do like how they actually did bring back the original guy in Ultimate when they went back to the Oot design, which is the superior Ganon design in my opinion. You know?
I don't have an opinion.
What about you, Gabe?
I said yes.
Oh, I genuinely did not hear your voice at all.
See? Let me try harder.
Yes!
Yes!
whoa!
Yeah, I'm gonna save the underground tonight.
Oh, Carl.
Look at that bridge. It's made of rainbow.
All right, I'm gonna talk to Saria one more time just cause I want to see what she has to say. Cough.
That's what she says.
Yeah, cough. She has big cough. Link, this is Saria. Sorry, Luigi. We, the six sages, are channeling our power into you. The destiny of Hyrule depends on you, paisano. All right,
cool.
I'm just gonna look around a little bit more because I think there's some other stuff we can do before we enter the Kieshel.
One day, Link was just walking through Hyrule.
One day, Ganon was just walking across the street because he was from his Kieshel. Then Link was like, "Hey, Ganon, you can see the princess from Kieshel." And then Zelda was like, "Yeah, but no one cared."
And it still wasn't Ganon, and so was Zelda, and I guess he never found her.
Oh my god.
That's probably by far just one of, like, the greatest YouTube videos ever made.
It's very different from Yukino Joe's, like, normal stuff, too.
Yeah. Gold Skull Chillin' Detective. No, I'll say this for the end.
Whoa, I
just
almost
gonna
went into the vortex of doom.
Ah, yeah.
Alright, let's...
That's
Da
what
da
I
da
was
da da
thinking.
da 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 da.
It's the jingle.
Because
Well,
it's
it's
a
a
Rainbow
rainbow
Road,
road, guys.
It is.
It's called a road, it's called a rainbow road. It is a road that you go. Next time on Smash Team Games, it's a road that you go when you die.